or at least the way we wanted it to.
This is true, but we are live on YouTube right now, so we are good to go. Welcome to the Great Discovery. This is our Wednesday night training. It is, oh my gosh, November 19th, 2025, and we're going to be talking about channels on the Great Discovery. And I am joined by the amazing Jody Lemieux, who is our channel support specialist now. And she's going to be helping us on Thursdays. If you need help with your channel, she will have a meeting available that you can join in. I'm going to try to pin us, if I can, spotlight, and then Jody. I got to spotlight you with me. Add spotlight. Hey, there we are. We did it. Okay. Oh, we're rocking and rolling now. How you doing, Jody?
I'm doing great. I am so excited to bring the updates to the community and those of you who are looking to join the Great Discovery. This is an incredible time to join because Bree and I have co-created this amazing opportunity for you. And Bree, why don't you kick it off for us?
Sure. All right, well, we're going to get started right away. If you're thinking about building a channel on the platform, you might be saying, well, what do I need to use this for? Why should I have a channel on the Great Discovery? Well, channels are your community pages. It is a place for you to put daily content up, connect with your audience, connect with your learners, and you can have coaching sessions in there, you can have workshops in there, you can even have your Zooms in there, and they can be translated right through the platform. It is incredible, but it is really a replacement for maybe a community on a social media platform, right? Where you're just renting the space, you don't really own it, and you could actually lose it at any time. So channels on the Great Discovery are your answer for your community. You can have different tiers of membership on the platform in each channel that you build. You can have free all the way up to whatever paid channels you want. We are going to actually go through what it is all about, how to set up a channel. And Jody and I recorded this earlier. She helped me get my newest channel up on the platform. So let me share my screen and make sure I share my sound so you guys can hear it. And here we go.
Creators, please.
Let's make it present, shall we? There we go. Where's my present button? There it is. Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are going to be talking about getting your channel created for the first time. And I am so excited to have Jody here to help walk me through it. And I'm going to share my screen and she's going to help me get going.
Great, Bree. Let's get you set up. So first of all, you want to make sure you're logged into your Great Discovery account. And as you can see, Bree is logged in. She's going to go to the center of the screen. There are three options: for learners, for affiliates, and for creators. Bree, click on the for creators, please.
All right.
And in the back office of For Creators, you will see Bree has her dashboard, her creators dashboard, and she's going to go to the courses. Do you see where her cursor is smack dab in the middle? Right there, channels.
There we go.
So we're here in Bree's back office in her channels, and this is the one that she is going to add, her new channel. So Bree, go ahead and click Manage on the far right, please. All right, Bree, let's get you started. Your new channel by Bree Campano. As you can see, everyone has the same setup for the new channel. So you have all these different options, and we're going to start with the name of the channel. So you're going to click More Actions in the upper right-hand corner, and you're going to click Edit. And as you can see, it says Customize Your Channel. So we're going to start with customizing this channel by starting with a cover photo. And this photo is a square. And Bree is getting her her image ready to
I
go.
gotta find my image. It's okay. That's okay. We all know we have to find it and have everything in here. And here is that cover image. I found it. It is a banner image. Now, Jody, what size do I need for this banner?
So the banner is 1600 by 400 tall. So 1600 wide by 400 tall.
Right. Oh, it says it right here. Great. Thank you. So I've got my banner and it's upload. It says upload complete.
Which is very important. It's very important to make sure in the upper right-hand corner that it says upload complete. And also to let you know, there will be a separate video for you to watch in order to how to create this cover photo. Bree will go step by step on how to create this in Canva. So be sure to go to that video when you're ready to set up your cover photo.
All right. What's
Next,
next?
Next, we need a profile photo. And I would suggest that this photo is an image of you. So people know who you are, the channel creator. And so you want a square image. However, it will display as a circular image. So when you go to select your image, as Bree has here, you are going to make sure that it's a 1024 by 1024 pixel image. And this image, this profile image, will be smack dab in the middle of your cover photo, your banner cover photo. So just be aware that this photo will be on displayed over your cover photo. Okay, what's next, Bree? We have to name your channel. So right underneath Bree's profile, it says name channel. Bree, what are you going to name this channel?
Well, this is for my one of my podcasts. So I am going to call it Shut Up. Oops, it's like it doesn't want to even write that. And listen to
What a
her.
fun title.
It's
What a fun.
changing my words. What is it doing? It doesn't like me today. Oh, it
And as,
doesn't like the ampersand. I get it. Okay. We're going to do it like this.
And
There we
so
go.
as you can see, as Bree is naming the title of her channel, the TDG channel page URL is already over there. It's already auto selecting,
It auto fills, I
create, auto
think. Yeah.
fills. Yeah, there's the word, auto fills.
Well, this is really great. Now, should I change this URL or what should I do with this? Because I see I can change it, but I don't know if I want to.
That's a great question. My suggestion is to leave the URL as is. And here's why. Because if you go around and play around with it, those who have already been members, their URL will crash and they'll be unable to log into your channel. So my suggestion is to leave this URL alone.
Perfect. All right, well, moving along, I've got to do a headline. Any recommendations on what I should put here or how long it should be?
Yes, so great question. Headline is one simple sentence, right around about 100 characters, detailing what it is your channel is about.
Oh, perfect. So I can just do a pretty simple headline here
Yes.
to let people know what it is. I love that. Okay, what's next?
So what's next is the About section, the About Your Channel. And here you're going to have great detail. First detail you want to add is what specifically your channel overall message is about. And then the second detail you want to add in this section are the different tiers of membership. So you already want to have this information ready to go, the name of the tiers, the price of the tiers, and what is going to be in each tier. So this section you may want to pause as Bree and I are creating this and make sure that you have your detail information ready to go. And when you are ready with your membership titles, the price of the titles, then you can go ahead and add this to your About Your Channel section.
Wow, this is great. So if you look here, I have got who is this for? This lets people know they're in the right place. So it's for every woman who's ever walked into a doctor's office. I've got my tiers here, free members and my paid membership, which is kind of like a buy me a coffee or a Patreon membership. If they want to support, many people do want to be able to support a podcast. This is a great way to do it. So it's just a simple $5 a month if you feel like you're getting great content. Plus, I'm going to throw in some extras in there, some behind the scenes and things like that. And it literally just helps keep the show going because there are expenses with podcasting. So, and then a welcome and kind of, hey, find the space that's right for you. We'd love to see you inside. I love this. This is nice and tidy and easy. And I hope that it reaches the people that need to hear it. Okay.
And this will
Uh,
be a great opportunity, Bree, for me to mention to those of you who are creating a channel for the first time. I would suggest keep your tiers to a minimum. As you can see here, Bree has one free membership and one paid membership. You can have one free membership, but you can have a few multiple paid tiers. Here's the caution. You are going to be managing these tiers, so make this manageable for you. So if you have 3 tiers, one free and 2 paid, make sure that you are giving value to each tier membership. So this is a key tip. Keep them to a minimum because it's your responsibility to add value and to provide material for each of these tiered memberships.
oh my gosh, I love this. So well done. Yes, yes, yes. You do have to pay attention and manage all of it. It is a lot of work. And if you want a successful channel, it means that you have to put the time and energy into it. I'm really glad you pointed that out, Jody. I think that's a great suggestion.
All
All
right.
right.
So now what's next? Categories. So Bree has the option, there's a drop down, so she has the option to choose categories. And we were talking about maybe up to 3, I believe, is what Bree is going to select, or I think she's actually choosing 2 instead of 3 for this particular podcast channel.
Yes, I do. There is actually a podcasting. I was looking for health and wellness. Here it is. So I am actually going to add that. And then I'm going to go down here to um podcast. Now these are new. So if you've got a podcast or a channel already, you might not know about this, but we actually have added categories to our channels. So maybe you already have another channel that you've started or you want to get this one started, you're going to be able to add categories. So you can actually go back in and add categories. You can change categories, but this helps people be able to find you on the platform when they go to see all channels. It helps put you in different spaces where people are looking and searching for you. So I'm going to go back up here and hit podcasting. And now I have my 3 channels. I think I'm good.
Excellent. So Bree has chosen 3 categories so people can find her specifically for this channel and they can join her membership based on these category searches. All right, make sure you click Save Changes.
There we go. I'm gonna hit it twice just to make sure. Saved. It told me I was saved. Okay, great. So it looks like if I go back here now, I just want to double check it. I'm going to click on this and I am going to see what does it look like. Well, should we take a preview peek at how this looks?
Yes, let's do. So there is a preview option in the upper right. It's orange. Go ahead and click preview and let's see what your channel looks like.
And it's going to take a second to load, but here we go. Look at that. That looks amazing.
I love it. And see how Bree's profile is smack dab in the middle of that banner? So this is what I was saying in the previous conversation around your profile photo. It's going to be front and center. So I would suggest it be a picture of you up close so they know what you look like. And there's Bree with her glasses and her hat, which is her signature.
And there we go. So we've set up our channel successfully, and we're so glad that you've gotten through this first part. The next thing we're going to be talking about is memberships. So please stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next. There we go. That was really good. We did a great job. I'm like going to give myself a pat in the back.
Yeah.
That was a great video. It was. And it went fast and smooth. It was awesome.
Thanks. Well, I want to
Yeah.
open it up to any questions about that first part. And if not, we're going to jump into how to create a membership tier, which is our next video. Any questions so far from anyone that has? I hope that people are getting excited about doing channels. I really liked your point about you can have a lot of different memberships, but you have to manage all of them. And it's really important to think about that before you go gung ho. Daniel, I saw you unmute. Did you have a question?
Well, this is just so amazing. You're actually, I mean, one, these are very fun and meaningful trainings
Thanks.
without a lot of fluff, and they're not too technical. You know, they walk right through. And like every time we speak, we should be recording these things to turn these into vignettes because we all have good things to share. And candidly, sometimes we say stuff that really came up and they're like, wow, that was really good. It's like, what did I just say? Right. So I think to make it more of a mental habit to be recording more of these things. So I'm talking to myself and anyone else who happens to be listening to Daniel. That's all.
No, it's a great suggestion. Yeah, that's one of the things. It's always important to record as much as possible, just so that you can not only get that training out to other people, share it to your team. You know, we should be building out our teams. It's so important because it's so much easier to do all this together. For me, this is a joy to have Jody hop in and do. She's been actually training on channels for a long time, and so she's a pro already. And so for me to be able to work with her finally and get this done and then provide such an amazing amount of support to everyone in the company on Thursdays, I'm excited and very grateful for that. So, all right, well, we're going to jump into all about memberships. And I think I have this all set to go this time. Welcome, everyone. This section is all about setting up memberships for your channel. Now, Jody's going to walk me through this again as I share my screen. Jody, take it away.
All right, Bree. And as Bree is sharing her screen, you will see we are in the back office, her dashboard of her channels already. And at the very bottom, this is the channel she is managing. And as you can see, she clicked manage. And this is what we're going to walk you through is the membership section. So we're already in her channel. She's going to click the membership tab. And once she's in this membership tab, as you can see, there's nothing yet created. So on the far right, there's a green button, new channel membership. She's going to create it. Go ahead and click. And Bree, what is the name? Now remember everyone, our first video on creating your channel, you've already given this free membership a name. So it's on the About page. So just as a reminder, Bree, do you remember your first free membership
I got
title?
really excited with this one. I called it free membership.
Well, this is easy. Wonderful. All right. So now the type. As you can see, there's a drop down. You have free and paid, and Bree has chosen that this is her free membership. And here's where the description is going to go. So Bree, what is the description of this membership channel portion about?
Let me
What is the
paste that in
about?
here. So I have it's hard. This one is harder to see a little bit, but I do. This is a space, it's the soft landing spot, no fees, no pressure, no prove you're sick enough energy, just a community. So this has got a different things right in here that I can have. It is a little bit harder to read, but it is going to be in a very small space that we will see once this has been listed. But I just copied and pasted what I had already written into this space, so it makes it nice and easy to read.
Wonderful. And so below the description is the order. So you can choose the order in which the memberships are shown under your main channel page. So she's choosing this to be order number 1. Okay, Bree, so now we need to choose an image that goes along with your free membership image. And here's what we highly suggest, that it's a square image and it's 600 by 600 up to 5 megabytes. It could
Awesome.
be a PNG, a JPEG, or a JPEG.
just nice and simple. I'm doing a simple square image. It doesn't have to be too elaborate. Just get something in there that I'm using, I'm using my what I would call my wallpaper for my podcast. This is the background image that I use, and then I just put free on the front of it. Make it nice and simple.
And
Awesome. What do I do next?
the next step is click Create at the bottom left corner. And make sure that on the upper right corner, you'll see it says created with a check mark. Hooray! All
That's
right, Bree.
awesome.
So now that you have your free membership, we're ready to create your second membership. And Bree has chosen one free and one paid. Now, we've mentioned before, you can have only one free membership, but you can have other paid memberships. Bree is choosing to only have one paid membership because this is what she's chosen to manage. This is really important for those of you who have your channels and are managing them, that you are giving value to your members. So once again, she's going to click the green bar, new channel membership, and she has her name already from the About page.
There we go. Whoop, I didn't spell it right, but I'm there. I'm almost there. There we go. Now this one's paid, right?
Yes, this is your paid. So you're going to go to the drop down and click paid.
Ooh, we
So
got
we
more
have some-
choices.
Yes, Bree, go ahead and share about these choices.
So we can either allow for corporate discounts or not. Now, what does that mean? A corporate discount is either a discount code that we might be running a special on, or it could be a Genius Club. So if you're a member of the Genius Club, you can save money every month on anything that you are buying. So you have to be a member of the Genius Club, which is a paid membership. But I am not going to allow any discounts in here. It's only $5, so I'm not going to allow that to happen. But this setting is not editable. Please reach out to customer service to make changes. This adjustable, which is a consumer price index, this setting cannot be changed after creation. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want to change your pricing on anything, you will have to leave the pricing there and your decision, and you would actually have to make it a whole new membership if you wanted to make any changes. So I am not going to make this adjustable by consumer price index either. I am just going to leave it the way it is. And I'm ready to do the price.
All right, so in the price section, as you will see, Bree is putting $5 USD, and then right below the price, she has the opportunity once again to add a brief description for this paid channel, paid membership. It's not the channel we're talking about memberships here. So this particular $5 membership, she's put a description in.
And it's all inside here. So you'll see what they're getting. They'll know what it's for them. And now I have to go on to the order.
Yes, and as you'll see, there's a little red dot, so it's very important. This option has to be selected. So she chose her free membership to be first and her paid membership to be second. And once again, this is what we're suggesting, a square image, 600 by 600 up to 500 megabytes. And there it is. All right. And remember, click the create button in the bottom left. And once she clicks it, she will get a check mark once it's created. And there it is, success. All right, Bree, you have both your memberships ready. I feel it's important for people who are watching this video to see what the memberships look like. Will you walk us through what your channel memberships look like in the preview? So in the orange button, go ahead.
That's a great idea. It's also great to take a look at it just to see if you like the way it looks. So I'm going to click on that. Here is my page. Now you'll see I don't have any posts yet. We're going to talk to you about how to create a post in a later video, but I do want to check my memberships. Memberships is right here. So I am going to click membership, and look, I have a free That's the free one I created. And here is that $5 team support. And you can see it says free right here, or $5 per month for the team support. Now here's where that description goes in, right? So this is the space with all the information that I put in there to let people know what is in this particular membership. So I can look through all of these down here, and this is everything on the paid membership. And I think it looks pretty good.
I like it. It looks great. What about the About section? Will you click that tab so people can see where you put the description of each membership? So the person who is viewing your channel, they will know about the different memberships you have. There it
Right.
is.
Yeah, everything is right here. It gives them all of that information that we put in our About section, and it gives them a little call to action at the bottom and lets them know what each of my 2 memberships are about. Now, if I go down the road and I decide I'd like to maybe add another membership tier, Jody, can I do that?
You absolutely can. You can add a membership tier later on after you've created your channel. Yes, you can edit your channel.
But I want to make sure that I do add it to my About section as well. So I'm going to want to change this part up when if I do add another membership to my channel. One thing I wanted to point out is that you do have this ability. You can see this is where that headline is appearing. So if you were wondering, hey, where did that headline go? It's right here. In fact, I left the word headline right on it. So I'm going to go back in and make a change. Oh no, Jody, can I make that change?
You absolutely can. And this is why we walked you through the preview, because you can preview and make changes. And we highly suggest you preview it from the viewer's perspective, the member's perspective, because, sometimes we make typos. Sometimes we want to add a bold type or italicize something. You can actually go ahead and edit your channel. So this is what Bree is going to do. More actions. Click edit. And she's going to
It's
scroll down to the headline.
right here. I can see it. I know what I did now. Now I'm going to make sure I save my changes. Save my changes, and it says saved. So now if I go back over here and I refresh this page, let's take a look and see. Oh, you can see my headline is now exactly the way I wanted it. Perfect.
Great
Well,
job, Bree.
thanks. Well, that wraps us up here on how to create membership tiers for your channel. If you have any other questions, please check the videos below. We've got a lot more coming up. We're going to show you how to make your banner, how to create a post, and how to share your channel out with the world. Thanks for watching. Thanks. That was so much fun.
Yes, I loved it.
Unchanging things, and actually I really did make that headline mistake, just in case anybody was wondering, did she do that on purpose? That seemed kind of staged. It was not. I literally didn't realize I had done that until I was looking at it and went, oh well, this is great for teaching, so we can go back in and change it. Daniel's got some questions. Daniel, please title case team. Do you want me to change? Did I put not have the right?
Next to the free slide, there was the $5 team support, and
Yes.
that wasn't capitalized, and of course, that just drove me nuts.
Okay, I will
Sorry.
change it. No, I love it.
I
Hey,
know.
I
Hold
can
up the
go back
sign,
in and
Daniel.
change it.
Hold up the sign, Daniel.
I know.
But you know what? Actually, here's the thing. People, if we would all go through all each other's materials with a little bit more fine-tooth comb, looking for the little nits and gnats, because here's the thing, after you write this stuff and you've said it a bunch of times, you become snow blind, text blind, I guess is the word for it. So I know that if somebody said to me, Daniel, I was reading your material and I found 7 typos, I would appreciate that, not feel like, why are
100%.
you calling me that? I mean, candidly, no different than if I had spinach on my teeth or something.
Exactly. I will always tuck a lady's tag it's sticking out of the back of her shirt. That's just what you do. Absolutely. I love that. Thank you, Daniel. And can you format the descriptions? They do come in those 2 columns. You can format better in the about section, which I highly recommend doing. But you cannot format it so beautifully. That's down the pipe of things that we want to work on changing.
But you
right now,
probably could force it, you could force an artificial line break with extra spaces, right? To create like a
possibly,
paragraph.
yeah. It's something I'm working on. I know it needs to, that's the one, because it is a smaller space, that it does shove everything to kind of together, even though you can see how when I put the description in, it did have all that spacing in there.
Is it
So
the same copy?
yeah.
Then maybe you don't need to try and shove a square peg into a round hole.
Yeah, I have to kind of, we'll work
No,
on it with the tech
oh,
team.
great. Yeah. I mean,
You're right.
this is a perfect example of where it's like just challenging it. So it's all work in progress.
That's right.
Fantastic. And Jody, I need you to do some of my videos with me because you got the whole flair. You guys,
Thank
oh
you.
yeah. I mean,
Well, Bree is easy to work with, and I'm sure you are as well. So reach out, and I'm going to be available on Thursdays in the support. So feel free to hop on the channel support, 10 a.m. Eastern on Thursdays.
That is right on TGD Meet, is on the corporate calendar now. So you'll be able to find it over there. I want to get over to Dr. Harris, who's got his hand raised. Thanks for being patient.
Yes. Now, just let's say you had members, you had 100 members paying $5 a month.
Mhm.
How does that volume show up in our commission structure? Would
So-
that show up as sales?
Yeah, it's going to show up just like an academy level course. So you are paid out at the academy level course on all channels. And so it will carry all of that. You will get volume out of it. You get everything out of that. So, and so you can, I know I only have that one set at $5. I wanted to make it an easy entry. People sometimes just like to support the work that you do. And this is a way so that they feel like they're contributing, which they definitely are, to what you are doing. So having one of those lower level memberships is really, really nice, especially for podcasters. Now, I don't want people to get stuck on the whole fact that I'm a podcaster and I was doing that one for a podcast specifically, but I think that the channels are an ideal spot for alumni groups. And I say this because if you're doing a group coaching, right? Say it's 12 weeks long, you've been working with this group of people for 12 weeks and they've paid top dollar, and then they're gone. What do you do with them? Where do they go? How do they just disappear? Or do you hope that you bring them back for some other program down the road? No, create an alumni group in a channel. You can charge, your prices are going to be lower than your big coaching package, but you're extending the lifetime of that customer to you personally by letting them stay in your orbit, right? They're sticking around. They still get access to you, but not at the level where they were at that coaching program. But it is a way they could pay $100 a month or whatever you want to charge. And they could come into your channel, and that way they can still attend maybe some workshops that you're doing or get updates on things and still be able to ask you questions. You could do a weekly ask me anything post, right? Put your questions this week. Every Friday we do questions. So, you could put a post up, they can put their questions in there, and that way you can respond to them and stay connected with them and extend that relationship for much longer than just that coaching program, that initial coaching program. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use channels to support your business and what you're doing. And it also lets people get in and get access to you and learn a little bit about you with those free memberships, right? That way they can see what it is you are doing, and be like, oh, I love what you're doing. I want Dr. Harris, I need more. Then that you can send them to whatever courses you've got coming out. So
So Bree, Danny
Thank
has
you.
a great question in the chat. She asked, can we add weekly Zoom meetings to the channel? So this will be a great opportunity for us to share with all of you. This is what I supported Bree on. She's created these videos on how to set up channels specifically for us. So it's a free course that Bree has launched in the Great Discovery, and she walks you through how to set up your Zoom meeting in your channel. So it's in there. Be sure to check it out, Danny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull it up.
And that would include the discovery box, wouldn't it?
Yes, and I can show you how to do that.
Cool.
Let me see if I can find my course. The course is actually going to be pulled down tomorrow morning so I can upload some videos to it. And Jody, I can't find some of the videos, so we might have to oh, I'm so bad at I was writing to Alex earlier, like, I can't find these. So here's the course that is on the platform, absolutely free. It is called Creating a Channel on the Great Discovery. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to take my link off of it. And I will put it should be the same link tomorrow anyway, after it goes back up, but you can get in there and take the course, and you will see here it is free. If you go to continue, we go through all kinds of stuff in there. What is a channel? All these different, there's a lot of documents in here too on how to put up a channel. What are some best practices, some legal forms. This one's really great if you're going to have like guests that come in and you're spotlighting them, or they're going to come speak and you're recording it and you want to put it in your channel. The reason I say this is important is because you probably want to get a release from them. And I do have a recommendation on who to get a free release from. So that's in there. We've got stuff on setting up your channel, how to create membership tiers that you just watched, and then how to post on your channel. And we're going to be digging into how to do discounts and Zoom because those are new. We just started doing that. So if I go in here, I'm going to hit for creators and I go here and go to my channels and I click on Shut Up and Listen to Her, which is my new podcast one. You'll see here I actually have Zoom event posts. And when I click on that, it's actually going to ask me to connect my Zoom. I will connect my personal Zoom to this. It's actually going to try to connect the Great Discovery. I don't want to do that, so I can't do that right now. Oh, okay. And it just stopped screen sharing because I closed the window by accident. But we're going to go, you'll have the instructions on exactly how to upload and start a Zoom right in your channel. So what that will do, and there's a couple cautionary things with that. Number one is it does not automatically record. So just because you are streaming through the channel, it's not going to record in your channel. If you want it recorded, you will have to hit record. And then you will have to upload it later if you want to put the replay in a separate post, right? It doesn't do that, but you can set it up. People can go to your channel. They can click join Zoom right in your channel, and then they will be brought to the page, which is just like any of our live events in on the channel that we have through Zoom. So it can have the automatic links to things. You can have calls to action, all kinds of crazy things. It does all of those things. And that video will be, because I can't find it, re-recorded and put into the channel. Jody's laughing at me like I can't believe that. But it will all be in there for you on how to do that. I wanted to do one more thing.
And in the meantime, you can always hop on Thursday, 10 a.m. But to let you also know, next week is Thanksgiving here in the U.S. There will be no meeting next Thursday in the U.S. Thanksgiving channel support. So hop on tomorrow.
All right, we're going to get into our last little bit here. I'm not going to set up the Zoom because I can't do it right now, but I do want to share a few other things that are new on the platform. So we do have the Zoom posts, and then when you want to go do a Zoom post, you simply hit post. You'll no channel posts. Why? Let me go back. We're going to start fresh. Try it again because it's not letting me post. Let me go. Posts. New channel. Oh, I don't have a post in here. I'm like, where's my post? All right, you're going to hit next. And so you see, you can hear, once you've connected your Zoom, you can hit the Zoom room. Keep in mind that if you have a free Zoom account, it's using your Zoom account. So that will limit you to 40 minutes. Otherwise, you can choose to have it last longer. but also you can put anything you want in here. With images, you have text, audio, a link, video, image, Zoom room, and then you would just hit next and upload that information. We're going to go back here and I want to show you a couple other new things that are listed in here. So one of the other new things we have is our discounts. We know we have discounts for courses. We also have discounts for our channels, and these are a little different. So I'm going to hit new discount. Now I'm going to apply this to a paid membership, which is my podcast team support. I'm going to give it a discount name. So maybe it's going to be Black Friday or something like that, right? I'm going to make it that way. Now I can either choose a percentage, or because percentage is what we have on our courses, I can go down here and look right here where it says enable $1 discount. I can actually click that on. Now it's going to automatically fill in this percentage. And I have it as $1. So their first month is $1. Now this is $1, whether it's a $5 a month membership, $100 a month membership, a $500 a month membership, whatever your price for that particular membership tier, you can start them for $1 for their very first month. So if you're looking for a way to introduce people, to get them in your channel and give them a great deal, hey, the first month's only $1 and then it's X amount of dollars a month thereafter. It will automatically start billing them at the end of that for that first 30 days. Then that next month's membership will be regular price, but it's a way for them to come in and kind of test it out and try it out and see if they like it. So it's only a $1 and it sets that up for you. You can have how many people you want to have access to this. You can do the start date and the end date by just simply clicking the calendar. Same over here. You can write a description, but you don't have to. If you're running a special, I would put a description here. And then you simply hit create, and that discount will be available. Right? And I can see it right here, and it says copy checkout. So I can copy this link, and this will take me right to the discount page. So if I paste that link in here and click enter, this is what it will look like. It says podcast team support for my membership, which is shut up and listen to her. I can click on that. It will take me right to that page so I can see what it is. I'll go back to this. It's $1. I saved $4. Well, it's only a $5 membership. So but you can get people in for just a $1. So if you want to do a membership drive and really bring people in, say, just test it out for a dollar for your first month. If you don't like it, you can cancel it, right? It gets people in. And then if you're going to do that, make sure you have a lot of stuff going on that month. So you're bringing people in and they're getting really excited about sticking around and staying for that. So I just wanted to share that this is what the discounts look like. It is very similar to the discounts that you see. Now, right now, this discount is only available for the creator to share. This is not available until we get our discounts updated. This is only going to be available for the creator to share, but it will very soon be available for affiliates to share discounts to other memberships. So we'll have that very soon. Give us maybe a day or two to get that finished up, but you'll see that is right here. So those are some new things. Oh, and one last thing is followers. So when you are on, I'm going to go shortcut it. So if you are a member of a channel, people can follow this button right here. I'm going to try to zoom in really close to see if you can see it. Follow for updates. And it will actually send people who are members of that channel in that membership that they will get updates. So whatever their membership is, so if you put a post out and it goes to everyone on your channel, then everyone's going to get an update if they follow for updates. So this is a new feature. It's like ringing the bell. It says, notify me if there's something new. So this is really important, and it will show you here who your followers, who's rung the bell and wants to be alerted every time that you post, right? These are your super fans that are right in here. All right, I'm going to stop sharing and get to questions.
Before we get to Daniel's question, Danny had one more question in the chat. Are the channels approved before they are published like courses?
They are not. You can upload and put posts out as often and frequently as you would like, and there is no pre-approval on any of that. It goes out immediately. So as soon as you hit publish, it is out into the world on the channel and available. So there's no waiting, which is also really, really great. Good
All right.
questions. Daniel, go ahead.
Remember when we did that posting party?
Yes,
Could we do a following party?
we sure can. That's a great
That
idea.
was fun.
That was fun.
I'm
We should
glad
all
you thought of
join
it. Thank you very much.
Daniel's fault. Daniel's fault. I love that. It's a great idea. That's, you know, whatever we can do to support one another is really, really important. And going and joining each, that's why we should always have a free membership so that you can get a lot of people on your channel. And it just, it helps. So please go follow as many, go join as many free memberships as you can. All right, Beverly.
Yeah, can you go over the posting, you know, whether it's a public post or a private post, that type of thing? I
Mhm.
think there's a lot of people in here that probably aren't aware of that right now,
Mhm.
and I need a refresher on it myself.
Sure. Yeah.
And it will
Absolutely.
also be in the recording in the course as well, Beverly. So
Oh,
just
nice.
for those who are unable to make tonight's meeting, it is in Bree's course, the public, the open, and the members. So it's laid out there for us, but Bree's going to walk us through it.
So I'm going to just edit one of my I'm going to hit manage on this post that I've got. It's already here. So I'm just going to edit it so you can see what it looks like. So I've chosen my channel. Now I have 3 channels, which just keeps me busy. So I'm going to hit podcasting. I'm going to hit next. This is a text post that I have put in here. I've selected text, but you'll see there is an image in this because I can also add an image to my post. Which actually puts the information on the top of it instead of underneath the image, which is kind of interesting, right? So then I've got this one, it's all titled. I will simply hit next. And then here's that question you had. Who can access this post? First, I can choose if I want this to be featured on the top of my page. And we're going to talk about features when we do talk about posting. Features is like pinning a post to the top of your page. You can have 2 of these pinned to the top at a time. So the first one that you should have pinned to the top that you have marked as featured should be your welcome post. You should have a welcome post, whether it's a video or an image and some words, whatever. You should always make that welcome be your top image. And then the next one that you would want to feature would be anything that's current that's going on that you feel is important that you want people to see right away. But let's get into who can access this post. So right now I have this as public. Public. What that means is they do not even have to have an account on the Great Discovery to view it. They can go to my channel and just be able to see it without having to create at least a learner account. But I'm going to change this now that we're in here, and I'm going to change this to all subscribers. But before I do that, I want to show you what it looks like to select a membership. So if I go to this bottom one, I can hit select membership, and it's actually going to give me all of my different memberships that I have in here. So I could actually select all of them in here if I really wanted to, but this is where I can choose who gets to see this post. So I actually have like my strategy sessions. This is just coaching that I do. So you can be actually a member of different membership tiers within the same channel. So if you are part of my podcast beginner and you also want to get some private coaching with me, then you could also join my strategy sessions where you get to have one-on-ones, twice monthly meetings with me, right? So there's different things in here. But I'm going to unclick all of these right now really quickly. I want to make sure we have time for everything. And I'm going to go to all subscribers, free and paid. So what this means is anyone that's a subscriber and anyone that has a free membership can see this, but the public cannot see it. So if they want to have access to that, they would actually have to be at least a learner on the platform to have access to it. Now they might see the post and then it will say click to join, and it will ask them to sign up for a learner membership, with free membership, no credit card, not all this information, just a simple little form. And then they would be able to become a member of my free membership tier, and that would allow them to see it. So that's how those are changed. It is the last thing under publishing options. It is the last thing that you're going to choose on the back end here. And then I would simply hit submit. And now this post is now available just to free and paid subscribers. All right. Did that answer your question, Beverly?
Yes, it did. Thank you so very, very much. And
You're welcome.
thanks for the reminder. I've got to put a welcome post up there. And yeah, so because I'm thinking to use that also as a public post and put it out there on all the social media to drive them to my Thursday night Alchemy in Action. And then also, because I'm going to start having guests on the Alchemy in Action. So come and listen to the expert. So like Daniel
Perfect.
volunteered to be my first one so that we can advertise what he does, right? And put it out there. So it's just one more way to get it out there in the face of.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. I'm going to answer Debbie's question really quick. I don't know. It's a Zoom thing, Debbie, and it happens to me too. And it's just something that they changed in their settings and what they do. And now every time you join a Zoom room, it'll send you a request to enable Zoom chat, something. I just ignore it and hit delete. That's my best. That's my best advice.
No.
Daniel, your hand's still raised, so let's check in and see what's up.
I forgot to lower it.
Okay.
But thanks for the plug, Beverly. And yeah, we're excited. We had a good time. Beverly and I chatted, we downloaded all our stuff, and I was able to help her move forward even without worrying about anything. So like, I'm serious, when people are, if you're tuning into these calls all the time, I encourage you to take some time just to, let's have a conversation. I hope that wasn't too hard of a sales push.
Oh, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was absolutely perfect. And Kathy's hopping in because she's going to be doing the creator spotlight here in a short bit. So we have about 5 minutes left to wrap things up. It's so great. I saw a bunch of people that were hopping in earlier. Pastor Cynthia, great to see you. Gregory Todd is here. Debbie, I didn't get to say hi to you earlier. And Maggie, good to have you. Great to see everybody. Diane, great to see you as well. Hey, Gregory Todd. How goes it? You keeping things safe in Florida?
I am working to keep everybody safe. Thank you so much. Great presentation. I am learning so much.
Thank you.
I was stuffing my face. That's why it was not showing me.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. So Jody, just a reminder to everybody. I want to let everybody know you're going to be doing a channel help call tomorrow morning.
Yes, channel help, 10 a.m. Eastern. Feel free to hop on. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you as best I can. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you all.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Just to have that weekly help. So if you're looking to get a channel up, if you're stuck, if you're like, I want like a human being to sit there with me and help me with this, Jody is the person for that. She's obviously, you can see how great she is to work with, how kind she is, and how knowledgeable she is. She really is the expert in this. And we're so lucky that she's willing to come in and help everyone get their channels up and running. We'll be making some changes coming up in the new year, maybe just on some image sizes or just how it looks on the platform, which I'm excited about. And it'll just make it look even more robust. Beverly.
What day did she do the help, and how do we get to it? What's the location?
Good question.
Yeah, there was another question. Casey had a question in the chat. I don't think so, it was just kind of an oversight. So you might want to answer that one for her. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Thank you, Beverly.
You're welcome.
Sometimes
you just gotta just get in there and shake your hands or do something. But
especially with me, I'm old, man. You gotta like.
Oh, you're not that old, Bree. They're standalone too, right? Like you can just do the channel separately. I just
Yeah.
want to
Yes.
confirm that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can just do the channel. You do need to be a creator to have a channel, but channel prices have changed. So now they are only $39 a month. So anyone
Okay.
signing up for a channel, they are $39 per month. And then they are treated like an academy level course. So you are paid out at an academy level, which is 70%, which is fantastic. And you can set as many membership tiers. I have mine set up intentionally. I like to keep people active. That's my goal, is to make as many people active and busy doing the business. So my membership is $40 a month on my podcasting channel. That is intentional, because if you're buying it, maybe you don't need the Genius AI tools, or you just wanted to have something that you want to be active on the platform. So you're making that $40 purchase a month. You can find a channel membership, or you can create a channel membership and hope that other people will take that $40 a month on. That covers your cost of the channel, and it also keeps you active, right? So
Right.
you're going to have
Okay.
all these things going on. And the other thing I was going to mention is channels are still 3 and free. So if you get 3 other people that are buying a channel, yours, that they're your personal affiliates, your channel will be free. So keep that in mind as well. And Kathy, I'm going to flip it over to you. I think we got everybody's question answered. And Kathy,
Thank
I'm
you,
going to
Bree.
let you tell us a little bit about what's coming up while I stop recordings and move things over.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we're going to be doing our course spotlight Wednesday. And I'm going to go ahead and find, there she is.